Okay. Okay. So let's start. Can you introduce yourself? Your age, and your backgrounds before, and also the current. Yes.
Okay, alright, so let me begin. My name is Nazkir Ali to be exact. So I'm currently 29 years old. My previous experience was I had a total of 7 years of experience in the hospitality industry. So I've worked with Hyatt hotels before, and I've worked with Four Seasons Kuala Lumpur before. And during my tenure for those 7 years, I've been in multiple departments. That includes sales and marketing departments, and also F&B for majority of them. Alright, so I think that explain a bit of my background. Yep.
Okay, so let's discuss on the gym Instagram page. We're gonna talk about the logo, the captions, the descriptions on the page.
Okay.
But first things first, let's talk about the description on the page. So your brand uses very bold motivational statement like "own your peak," hashtag KKE evolve, and the post caption or the page caption 24/7 gym for all levels, whether it's your day one or 100th day. How did you decide? How did you decide on this specific choice of words to build your brand identity?
Okay. I nearly forgot about my current profession. So currently I'm the owner and founder of the Kirkham Fitness. So Kirkham Fitness is basically the first 24 gym for the local communities in Putatan area. And we've started this company since last year. We incorporated the business on 10th of October 2025, and we opened since 11th of January 2026. Alright, so from the day one that we started the business, and mainly for the social media presence, we started to implement all the social media captions that includes with the wording, the impact that we want to show for our media presence. So the motivation that we get from using these words, the keywords, example like the KK evolve, on your peak, is because of how we want to create an impact to the local community. So what do I mean by impact is, if you see the KK evolve, the evolve itself means how we transform ourselves, okay? And to put into a perspective individually, everyone has their own transformations. So evolve, by definition, is a way for you to level up yourself in a daily basis, okay? We have this term that we call Kaizen. So Kaizen is a terminology comes from originated from Japan. Okay, it's 1% improvement daily. So evolve actually derived from that terminology, which is the Kaizen. Okay, so we put into implementations to all of our members who come into the gym, so register here, that they need to know that they have the potential to evolve every day. Okay, and then 24 hours gym. Okay, if you see the description in the bio, especially in our Instagram, the 24 hours is actually a big statement for gym in Putatan. Okay, as we know, for the past history, we have yet to have 24 hours gym in Putatan. We do have 2 or 3 more fitness facility or institute that do run fitness, but they are not operating with 24 hours operation. So as a business owner for the founder, we take the opportunity to grab the chance to exist as the first local 24 hours gym. And we hope that by having the 24 hours facilities, it can help more people who are busy with their schedule, who are busy with their own commitment on a daily basis, to also have the opportunity to be fitter and healthier without the restriction of limited hour operation.
Okay. So that is based on the description on the bio. Okay, let's talk about the brand logo that you have chose for this gym specifically.
Okay.
So based on our analysis on the brand logo, it looks very strong and it has that specific angular. Why did you choose this specific visual style? Instead of using a more a softer and a spa-like fitness aesthetic, what does this visual strength say about Kirkham Fitness?
Alright, okay. Before I get into the detail, I need to bring you back to 2019. Okay, it was like many years ago. So before Kirkham exists, we previously established a fitness center. We call it a Platinum Fitness. Okay, that was since 2019. Okay, Platinum Fitness basically just use a generic logo of a guy lifting a dumbbell. Okay, and then we evolved into a new name. We rebrand our gym into Nexus Fitness. So Nexus Fitness is also created with a generic logo with only a letter N and X. Okay, and then after few more experiments, we do our R&D. So R&D, research and development. I travel into many countries. That includes with 7 destinations across all Southeast Asia. So within all the Southeast Asia countries and 7 destinations, I visualize something that is more a global standard. Okay, so global standard means I took my reference into considerations that includes Nike, Adidas, and also Gymshark. So when I look into these major brands and major logos, one thing that they have in common is a strong logo visuals. Okay, so once I've done with my R&D for the logo, I go back into my room in my apartment in KL, and I do all my sketches there. That includes with almost 400 to 500 sketches in my notebooks. And one thing that piqued my interest is what will be the symbol of this logo? What will be the symbol of this brand? And as a Sabahan-rooted individual who is born and raised in Sabah, I returned back to Sabah from KL to bring back to the community first. And the best logo, and I believe everyone can relate to this, is the logo of our greatest Mount Kinabalu. Okay, that's the greatest symbol of Sabahan. So Mount Kinabalu itself has its peak. We know that it has multiple peaks actually. It doesn't have just one single peak, but the highest peak is the 2 peak that we know. Okay, the low peak and also another peak, short peak. Okay. Okay. So if you see the logo, there is actually a 2 peak. Okay, 2 peak. Okay. If you see from a 3D angle, you will see that actually the peak almost look the same height. Okay, even though we know the height of Mount Kinabalu is 4,950 meters, but the peak from that logo can actually look like very, very close to each other. It is because Kirkham is originated from the name of the founders, which is me and my twin brother, Nazkir, Nazkim, and Kim. Okay, so there is no superior, there is no inferior among 2 of us. We actually stand at the same ground, and we will level up into the same height. So the 2 peaks that you see from the sharp angle is actually the same height of peaks. It only look different because of the 3D view that you see from view. Okay, and why it has a strong appeal compared to a softer or more relaxed appeal other than compared to other gyms is because this is the time for us to have a big impact for Sabahan market, and also for Sabahan talents. That includes with sports person, athletes, students, and the whole spectrum of community in Sabah. Okay, so to start that movement, we need to start strong with a strong logo. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Okay. So I noticed that you have posted a video, or right here, this one.
Video. Oh, this one.
This one. Okay, so this was posted by you, right? This was recorded by you as well.
Okay.
So let's just look at the video first. Okay.
Okay, I think I'll put it back.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Okay.
from the video, um, when filming that specific video, how do you use angles to make this gym to look professional and also motivating? Do you use low angles to make the machines or the shop lot to make more like engaging or more powerful? What is your take on the style of videographing the video?
All right. Before we capture or record something, we need to first at least analyze what the current market is, especially how the demographics tend to think like. If they see a video that they can feel engaged with, that will convert into a business. Okay, so when filming this video, what we want to actually deliver is how the facility look as premium as we want them to feel. Okay, so when we shoot this video, we want to make sure that we shoot with a wide angle actually. Okay, 0.5 wide angle. It is because with this limited space, what we can do by using the advantage of the camera 0.5 angle is to make the gym looks wider, looks more spacious, and because timing is also important, we shoot this video during the night, when there's not so many people and when the lighting looking better than in the daylight. Okay, so when we shoot this video, we want to make sure that we do it in a consistent angle, 0.5 all the way to the back and all the way to the front, by making sure that lighting is looking just aesthetic as it is, and the machines are all well maintained and cleaned up. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the sound and music choices that you use on the video, or not just that specific one video, but on overall video that you have posted on this page. For the background music or the music that you have chose for the rest of the videos on this page, you use like a high intensity gym, like aggressive songs. Is there any specific reason on why you chose like a high BPM songs?
Yes, okay. Particularly because of human minds are more connected to something that is more loud. Okay, that is more loud and that is more loud and also more vibrant. So when we bring our audio sharing to our videos, we want to make sure that the videos are in high beat, so that when people see, no matter how what state are they in when they are looking at the video, whether they are sleepy, whether they are not fully awake, or whether they are not feeling engaged, but when the audio is just right, you will connect to people's attention. So attention is currency. So what we want to make sure is we get their attention to look into the video. If we cannot convert the currency of attention to look into the video or finish the video, we are not converting any business. Okay, so I'm thinking as a business person again. Attention is what we require most during this era. Okay, so high beat audio, high BPM audio is because the audio itself will trigger the attention span for human. Okay, as a person who is watching a video, you want to make sure that the video is not just a visual. You also want to listen. Okay, there's many senses that we want to activate when people are watching video. Okay, their visual senses, their listening senses, and also their feelings. Okay, so we want to make sure that all these are intertwined and connected into the viewers.
Okay. So let's move on with the posts such as the athletes representing the gym. What is your reasoning on posting the athletes' pictures and their names, basically their names, their faces? How does it help with visual on this page? What is the reason?
Okay, so the reason why we have to put faces, or we have to put ourselves, we have to put our athletes, and these are official athletes which we have signed and under official contract with us. It is to actually build trust. It is actually to build trust and to build a reputation where we actually take this seriously, where the talents in Sabah, especially in our local communities, Putatans, to show to people, to show to customers, or to show to other members who want to participate that they are an emerging movement. So what do I mean by emerging movement is something is about to begin, something is about to start, but at first we need to have a founding unit. So this founding unit, these athletes that you saw in our Instagram page, these are the athletes that we believe they become the part of the pivotal part of our movement, and by having their names on, by having their own achievement on the page, especially their own faces, it creates more honest and more transparent business model. Also to build more trust when people see the pages, okay? Because it's not easy for a business to just present someone's faces, especially privacy is a concern now. So when we put this, we want to make sure that everything is consolidated, everything is properly distributed, and not just not just something that we do in a shortcut. Okay, everything has to be done in proper manner. Okay, so it builds more trust, builds more reputation, and of course, it helps the business to grow as a brand.
Lastly, for overall the posts, the text that you have chose for the captions and for the bio, everything basically on this page. If you could change one element of how you presented the messages, such as the image, for the color schemes, or even like the captions, the bio and everything, what would it be to better embody the KK Evolve philosophy?
All right. One thing that I would remain change is, of course, our principle as a brand. Okay, so the color grading and everything, they all can evolve also. They can change, they can adapt to the new environment of the new market, and of course, along the way of the business, we want to make sure that we create the flow. We create the flow of how people see us. Okay, so that means our typography can change. Just same as how Nike changed their swoosh level, just as how Nike evolved into originals and their new lines, just same as how cars company changed their logo. Okay, so as a brand, we need to understand that to grow is actually to evolve. That's what all the evolution words matters most to us. So color scheme can change, but for now I cannot really guarantee what change would it be, the color. For now we will maintain with our strong color, which is our dark red color, okay, and white and black as more space to create more spaces. But of course, along the way, when we collaborate with more brands, or we collaborate with more talented individuals, it can adapt into the specific criteria. Example, if we collaborate with a brand that focus more into a local culture, or like batik, okay, like batik, or something like more maybe keamatan, something more keamatan. Okay, we can also adapt to their concept. Okay, because we have a flexibility where we can accommodate into a specific into a different environment, because the logo itself is basically a general symbolic for everyone. Okay, and typography, videography, they all also can change how we present ourselves in the media. That includes with who we connect with, or who we collaborate with, or who we can work with. Okay, so Curriculum is basically a brand that is highly flexible, highly adaptive. We can adapt into many environments or many social presence, as long as we know that we bring an impact to our viewers and of course our community. So changes can happen a lot, but it happens with time and it happens with situations. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
All
That
right.
is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.